So I might have made history in this game. History on my channel. That's for at least. Maybe not history as in history. But I spent Robux on this game. I might have talked about it. I might have, sneak peeked it a bit on some other videos. But these 3 cars, altogether, they cost me 600 Robux. Here's how I got it. And I don't think that I'm actually going to share how I got it. Okay, if you guys really want me to, I will. So basically, one day I was in class, all right. And then I was in class. Everything was just going on. And then I started feeling bad, I would say. And since I was feeling bad, I would do whatever logical kid would. I would go to the nurse. I did just that. Okay? I did just that. I was a normal kid. Okay? I was a normal kid. But then I stayed at the nurse for the whole of period 1, I think. And then I was staying at the nurse. I was actually lying down on the bed. My mom and dad were at work, so when a nurse called to send me home, they couldn't. Well, they could, but then they said they will be coming in 15 minutes. And I was like, I can't wait 15 minutes. I feel like I want to throw up. That was me back then, not now. So then I did what any logical kid would do. I didn't ask for help. Seriously, I didn't. And then I end up throwing up all over the nurse's ground. Then 11 o'clock rises. 11 o'clock in the morning rises. And my parents end up coming. So then I was like, oh, thank God, finally. And then I headed home because my home and my school were awfully close. Like, seriously, awfully close. What I mean by awfully, I mean awfully. And so it was not that long of a trip to get home. So I didn't throw up on the car or anything, which is good, I guess. Pretty good. So then I headed back home and I laid down on the sofa. I threw up quite a lot and I was nauseous, lightheaded most of the time, and I fainted. Pretty wild. It was not really that serious of a faint. It was light. So then I went to the hospital. How did I go there? My dad dragged me. So that's all the small information you need to know. My dad dragged me. I did end up throwing up all over the car. Now, let's talk about the sickness I have. Let's skip behind around 3 days. It was a weekend when we skip back 3 days. And since it's a weekend, I went out with my parents and with my relatives, and I ate some really weird food. Not weird, it's like, if you guys ever ate Vietnam food, you would know in Vietnam restaurants, they have really specific Vietnam dish. But this one was faulty. It, weirdly enough, had carbonara. If you guys don't know what that is, you guys are living under a rock. Grow up, please. And since I'm not going to talk about what a carbonara is, I'm going to say it's a spaghetti. Pretty average, a spaghetti, okay. So, I love spaghetti. Still do. And so I decided to order it. And, of course, people know Vietnam restaurants are not supposed to have Italian food. So I ordered the dark side. That's the easiest way to say it. I ordered the dark side. And then, when I was eating the carbonara, I did not feel a single thing. Okay? I was fine. And then, a few days later, we're going back to the hospital, by the way. It just comes. It randomly just comes. And then, here's me drinking a bunch of water and throwing up. Because I had some weird condition where I couldn't drink water. If I drank water, I would throw up. I had that kind of weird condition. I don't know what it is, though. So then I checked in with the doctor. He said I had that random condition where I can't drink water. If I did, I would throw up. So then I was like, oh God. So then they poked a needle in my arm and installed a food, like one of those bags. So yeah. And those were to insert water and food into your body without having to manually eat or drink. So yeah, it was pretty, relaxing, if you ask me. For the past few days, I was just chilling in bed. And then the doctor came in and told me it was food poisoning. So then I knew it was carbonara. But anyways, let's skip that part, because that part is boring and no one wants to hear it. Especially the weird poking needle, very satisfying part. But it didn't hurt at all. Trust me, it didn't. So then, here's the part where I spend ROBUX. And where I bought quite a lot of stuff. So basically, my phone, at all times, is attached to my dad's credit card. So then, I actually went on Roblox, purposely used my dad's credit card to buy 800 Robux. So what would I do with 800 Robux? A dumb 10-year-old child? No, 9. Yeah, it was 9. A dumb 9-year-old child would do. Spend Robux on a faulty game. Which is this one, guys. It's not faulty, I gotta say. So here, I popped up the Robux board for you to have a clear visual. You guys might have already saw it if you have really good insight. But yes, it is the Hyper Card Pack. To the right of the screen, you will see a yellow Hyper Card Pack. So, in back then, the track card pack didn't exist. So the Hyper was like the most expensive, the best of the best. So then I was like, bet, I'll buy it. I didn't even think. I don't think I did, at least. And then I literally went for it. And I bought it. So here's me with 3 unnecessary cars. These 2 are loud, very loud, and this produces no noise. But it goes how 800 Robux speed would go. 200 miles per hour to be exact. Well, let's test this thing, shall we? 3, 2, 1. We're off. 0 to 80 is like in 2 seconds. And boom, already at 200. So yeah, it's pretty fast if you ask me. It's like normal 600 Robux speed, I would say. Maybe a bit slower than 600 Robux speed. But I was expecting a measly 300 to 400 horsepower, actually, with 600 Robux. Because each one, if I do my calculation, each car is 200 Robux. So, these 2, all I want to, just get out of the way, no one cares about you. These 2. Let's put my camera perfectly on them. Okay. Now here. This, everyone might know, is a Bugatti Chiron. But this could be quite a lot of cars. So let's get you, Top G, Andrew Tate, out of the way first. And let's look at this. This definitely is an Audi R8 from the backlights. So let's eliminate that option. Definitely not a Maserati either. So what could it be? I don't know, honestly. But I want you guys in the comments, all the car nerds, gather up. We will form a gang and see what car this is. It's not an Aston Martin, I don't think. What the heck is Porsche doing here? Get out of here. Who likes you? Okay. So yeah, that's the mystery. You guys can find out yourself. But and then let's get back to the scene. So then, after a while, thanks. Okay. He's one of those nice guys. His car is pretty nice too, you gotta admit. Nice little Porsche. Blue Porsche. You know? Can't be too, you know, can't be too classic, but also can't be too modern. It's like, you know, average. Okay, and here's the deck finished. Yes, I am building a house while speaking. It's pretty weird. So then, I, on the other hand, what was I talking about? Right. I was talking about, I don't know. Okay, let's talk about something random. So, then the credit cards, okay. Okay, let's talk about the credit card. No, I'm not going to say any credit card numbers in this video, okay? It's going to be totally top secret. So then, I spent my dad's money, actual money. So you guys probably know how it would end exactly. In quite a lot of trouble, but that part is for way later. Then, I actually didn't only spend Robux. For some of you guys, top gamers, would know that I also play PUBG on this channel. Which, I actually used to play more PUBG than Roblox, but now I play more Roblox than PUBG. Because I don't ever play PUBG now, especially because Dreamy doesn't play it. So then, I stopped. I didn't quit. I did not quit. I'll say it again. I did not quit. It's a lovely game. I won't quit it. But then, I actually gotten pretty bored of it. So then I was like, okay, let's stop. Let's stop and, you know, just chill out first. So I haven't played that game in quite a long time. But I actually spent my dad's money to buy some UC on it too. And the UC was awfully expensive. The UC cost me, run it up, $500 or so. And then the Robux costs, as to Dreamy calculations, he's a Robux spender, $100. I might be wrong. Anyways, so that add up, 600 Robux, $600, sounds about right. So, in total, UC plus Robux combined is a holy $600. I spent $600. For some of you other kids might think it's cheap, but in my country, that's a whole whack. It could buy you, what could it buy you? A lot of McDonald's, that's for sure. And a lot of other very good goodies. So yeah. So then I was having a pretty fun life in the hospital. But then on April, I went to the hospital. At July, my dad figured out, and I was in a brief amount of trouble, I would say. So yeah, that's exactly how I got my Robux. But I don't spend any more Robux, so I'm fine to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this story. It's not fake, I promise it's real. Here's concrete proof. As you can see, does this girl want to ride? Yo, no, hop in. Okay, anyways, I'll give this car a spin so you guys know how well it turns and stuff. So you guys know I didn't get ripped off and those stuff, because it would be pretty bad if I did get ripped off. As you can see, brakes perfectly. Let's forget you ever saw anything. Okay, and let's forget that too. It's just my horrible driving. Brakes perfect, turns perfect. Let's see the fast turns. Fast turns not so great. Drifting is above and beyond. It's amazing. And highs are also not that good, I would say. Highs are basically when the car jumps. It's a pretty special move, you can make it, but you could make it if you want, but it's a really special move that you need quite a lot of skills to make. It's like doing your second wall jump of your life. That's how hard it is. I know, pretty hard, but it's doable, trust me. So yeah, on that note, let's head back to base. Let's head back to our house. Let me speedy this up. 1 second. Okay. And that's enough for today. Thanks, guys, and hope you enjoyed this little story I told you. And yeah, I swear to God, I'm not a Robux spender anymore. Peace out.